Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Today is going to be the second day that we really started doing a lot of work in the camper. I'm going to start today with a little bit of outside stuff. We already started taking some of the interior part, which you hopefully saw in the last video what we've done so far. If not, go check it out and let us know what you think. This is going to be a huge project, real big project. This area right here is where the bathroom is and where, you know, the damage is that of rotted wood, rotted ceiling and floor and stuff and everything that we're going to replace. So being such a beautiful day out today, rather than working inside for now, I'm going to start taking some of these pieces off, the trim off here for the wheel wells, this bottom piece here. And I want to expose the bottom area here to see how far back that we are going to indeed have to replace. I'll probably be bouncing around a lot in our videos. We might be outside one day, inside one day, out front one day, out back one day. I don't know. We're going to basically remodel probably 90% of this. So we've already started in the bathroom, as I said. I'm going to start taking some stuff out here so I can expose this and we can see exactly what needs to be repaired in here, how much wood we actually have to replace, flooring, and we'll work our way from there. So I'm going to start taking this stuff apart and then we'll work our way from there and see what we do next. Alright, so now that we got that piece off, it is horrendous in there. Look at all the stuff that's in there. None of this grout or anything was even doing anything. It's so awful. It's just sitting there. Took out the staples that are in here. We'll see if we can get this off together. And you can see just how bad this is. This wood is just soft and squishy. Look at this. Oh man. So this piece actually isn't bad above it. It is in the rear section. Over here is not too bad, and it looks like this piece, from what I can see, is okay. So we will continue to take the rest of this stuff off and clean up this area. And you can see all this in the bottom is just awful. So it's like sawdust in here. Look at that. Oh man. So gonna continue to take all that apart and break this wood off and see how far back it goes and how bad it actually is. Let's take a peek under there right now. And you know, some of these pieces don't seem too bad. Some of them are definitely awful. You can see the floor. Look, there's my bathroom. So we'll yeah, I'm gonna clean this stuff up, check back a little deeper and see what we have to replace, and we'll maybe see from the inside and keep plugging away at start taking some measurements and seeing what we need for wood to replace this, and clean up this stuff a little better, because a lot of bugs have been living under there for a while for sure. So we'll peel all that stuff off. I'm going to keep it off for now because we're more than likely going to be painting the bottom half of this camper, I believe, black, and then the top half repainting white. So I don't know what we're going to do as far as this striping is, whether we're going to take it off and just paint over it. This part isn't too bad, but the red is awful. So I'm going to also take off this section here and just inspect under here because it's pretty easy, and you know, this bottom part here, and I'm going to take off this and take off this so that we can re-grout back here and reseal everything to make sure no water gets in there. Although these parts are good, there is no damage on the wood on this part of the camper, which is good. It is mostly just in the back bathroom area. So yeah, we'll clean that up and keep you posted. Alright, so I just scraped off all the putty that was on there, cleaned it up a little bit anyhow, took the bolts out of here. It definitely needs new sealant there, it's pretty bad, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now, just in case we get bad weather. If I have to, I'll put the bolts back in. I don't want it to rain in here, but say hi to Hendrix, everybody. This is our rescue cat. He was a wild feral running around, and he's hanging out with me today, hanging out in the camper, and he's our third cat, but he's our only outdoor cat. We have 2 that are inside, 2 dogs that are inside, but he's been poking around, hanging around with me, so I'm going to come in the camper right now. One thing I want to do, I was fishing around in here a little while ago, and I noticed that it is very soft up in this closet on the ceiling and the wall. It's awful. I actually didn't really notice that before. So what I'm going to do right now is take off this door, take off the bathroom door, just so I have open access to it. We are going to more than likely paint all these doors, either put new handles on or repurpose these, or reuse them, clean them up and paint them, or do something with them. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is take these off, and that way I have access in here, and that way between going outside and going in here, it's going to make it a lot easier for me. That definitely makes things a lot easier to not have to open and close these all the time. Like I said, we're going to be painting this. We're going to be, most likely, 99.9% positive, we're going to be tearing all this wallpaper down and painting the walls also, and the doors. So all that needs to be done. So I'm going to start to get into here a little bit, and start to get down here a little bit more, and tear up this floor a little bit more, and see how bad we got it. I'll let you know. I didn't get done as much as I wanted to today in this camper. I got caught up with a few things here and there, and now all of a sudden they just got a warning on my phone for severe thunderstorm warning, and it's, oh, I just felt rain hit my hand. It's getting dark and nasty out, so I just started buttoning everything up. I think I closed everything. I better double check. And don't want any more water damage than we already have. And yeah, it looks like the vents are closed up top. Okay, so I think I closed them all. I'm gonna double check anyhow. And yeah, so I might not get much done today unless this passes real quick, but they all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's supposed to be just a beautiful day, all of a sudden out of nowhere, severe thunderstorm, and it just started blowing wind real hard. Stuff started blowing around my yard, and it's getting pretty crazy out here. So that might be it for the day. We'll see you the next time. Well, there it is. Had some big booms of thunder, some lightning, and it is pouring out now. So yep, definitely puts a damper on things, no pun intended, but yeah, we'll see how this plays out. It says it's going to be doing this for the next 45 minutes, so who knows, we might be able to get back in there.